Hey everyone, this is Theresa V. Each and every month I check in with the angels and the archangels and our divine teams to see what advice they have for us in navigating the current energies, and this is a big one for May 2020. With the last new moon in April, we entered an intense time of creativity. And for a lot of us, we've been feeling the fire. And as we look outside of us into the world, we can see the fire arising in the world. Now, this isn't necessarily Earth's fire. We've experienced the fire on Mother Earth for about a year or two before now. She was burning, literally burning. And now the fire is inside of us. It's our fire of creativity. It's our fire of passion that's been ignited from the deep stillness and the soul searching that we've been doing over the last couple of months as a collective. Many of us are feeling this fire as anger. For many spiritual people, we've avoided our feelings of anger, probably for our entire lifetime. And what we're doing now is burning through those unexpressed feelings, having them come up so that we can examine them and let them out, burn through them. Another thing that's happening for us is that our anger is pointing us in the direction of what it is that we are here to help offer a creative solution to. So our anger is often the barometer that points us exactly to where our service in this world is, to where our purpose is. So when we take the time to sit with our anger, we can learn a lot. We might not be going through anger at all, but our fires of passion and creativity have definitely been ignited. And this is our time to focus ourselves on what we want to create next. We know there are a lot of problems in this world, and we've seen them especially over the last few years coming to a head, coming out into the mainstream, becoming visible so that we know where they are. And what we need to realize right now is our job is simply to raise our vibrations during this time that we're spending with ourselves, during this time of deep introspection and creation. We've heard it said over and over again that everything we need lies inside of us, and this is true. The answer to every problem in the world already exists. It's just that we haven't been able to see it, we haven't been able to reach it, we haven't been able to activate it. During this time, raising our vibration will match our frequency to the answers that we're seeking so that we can start to touch them, we can start to formulate them and bring them onto this planet with form. This is the time you've been waiting for. Your creation time is now. We're securing the new vibration, the higher vibration, our new reality. The energy of forces that were controlling us with this older energy, those forces are going to seek to drive things back to the old way of doing things, to the way things were before. So what we need to do is trust. The archangels have been talking to us time and time again about releasing our inhibitions and fully and completely trusting the divine. And that's where we're being called to right now, because we don't know what the new looks like. When we say that we're creating, we're holding the energy of creation, we don't know what this looks like. It's not something we've experienced before. This is not anything we've ever seen on this planet before. All we need to do is hold the intention for the highest and the best, and we have so much practice at this. We're really good. We also really need to focus our awareness and our intention on how we want things to feel. How do we want the earth to feel? How do we want every single person, every sentient being to feel as we move forward? And that intention and that attention are all that are needed from us. We don't need to know how it's going to look. We don't need to know specifics. In fact, when we focus ourselves on specifics, we kind of block the creative flow from happening. The universe always has something in store that is miles and miles greater than anything we could ever imagine. So right now, we need to be focusing on detaching ourselves from expectations, detaching ourselves from everything that we knew before, just appreciating it and letting it go where we can, because we don't know what the future holds. What we do know is how we want to feel. Another incredible thing that we're witnessing is how quickly things can happen. Although it feels like we've been in the situation we're in for a really long time, if you look at your lifespan, if you look at the history of the world, it's been next to no time at all. And look at how much has changed in just this really short time. The Earth replenished herself in so many places within 2 weeks. But when the humans were talking about solutions, we were talking about how long these solutions would take. But the Earth is fully equipped to do what she knows is best, and so is every single one of our cells. So is every single one of our bodies. Everything about us has divine intelligence, and that divine intelligence can work really, really quickly when we get out of the way and allow it to. What we need to remember is that energy works in all directions. So many of us remember times where things changed in a negative way instantaneously in our lives. All of a sudden, our lives were turned upside down and we were in a place that we never wanted to be, we never thought we would be. But what we forget is that energy and things can change instantaneously in a positive way as well. So that's the energy that we need to remember. That's the energy that we need to bring down onto this planet. The expectation of miracles and the understanding that each and every one of us has miracles as part of our being, as part of our birthright. They are part of the experience that we are here to have. Right now, our divine teams have set up the world so that we can really focus on raising our vibration. We can focus on keeping our thoughts exactly where we want them and exactly where we know they need to be. All of our distractions have been completely removed. We need to be moving into a more intuitive way of looking at the world. There isn't any information outside of us right now that can be trusted. There isn't any information that we know to be true instantaneously. So what we need to do is run every single piece of information through our heart, through our gut, and intuit what feels true to us. This is the way the Earth will be moving forward. Every single person, regardless of how spiritual or not they are, is being called into their intuitive nature. It is the way forward. And for many people, this is very scary. And just remember how it was for you when you started moving into more of your intuitive nature, when you started moving into trusting yourself. How did that look in the outside world? What did your friends and family think? It helps to bring us to a place of compassion so that we can understand where others are right now, and we can hold their hands. We can show them the way, that there is light on the other side. There is connection to our divine community. Archangel Michael has been saying to us that all we need to do right now is to hold the intention, hold the energy of love and compassion as much as possible. We're moving into a paradigm where feeling is our predominant sense. Intuition is our predominant sense. The 5 senses are now taking a back seat. And as we know, in this community, it is so important to be connecting with like-minded people. It's really important to be spending time talking and allowing yourself to be held and holding other people in the energy of understanding, in the energy of community. Because when we feel alone, it's very easy for us to lower our vibration. That's when we start to feel doubt. That's when we start to disallow trust. So right now we're moving into a paradigm of sacred community, and we are lighting the way. Remember, in the grand scheme of history, this is a very short time. You are needed to commit yourself fully to this change, to commit yourself fully to holding the vibration that you know is needed on this planet right now. Continue to turn your awareness and your attention towards the light, towards love, towards expansion. This is all that's meant when we say raising the vibration. This is all the intention that is needed to bring the changes that you desire. You are the hands and the heart of the divine on earth right now. We are here to assist you. We are here to love you and to guide you. You are loved beyond measure, and you are strong enough. That feels really complete from our angels this month. If you would like more community, more support, and more love in your life, please consider joining us on May 21st for our angelic support session in our group healing temple. The link is in the comment section or in the description of this video. We would love to have you be part of this intense healing experience, this intense holding of the vision of what we want moving forward on this planet, and this deep connection and love energy that's created with the rest of our soul family. So we look forward to having you there. Please allow us to support you in any way possible. Share this video, leave comments, and we look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye everyone.